Hey everybody, welcome to Rebel Junk. My name is Erin. Today's unloved and unwanted junk comes to us from an estate sale. It took me 2 days to get through everything at this sale, and it was an invitation only event. I picked up a lot of things while I was there, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Hey guys, I went to an estate sale today and actually didn't make it all the way through, and she invited me to come back tomorrow. I'm going to show you what I did pick up today. I gave $150 for all of this today. Impossible Puzzle. This is a Helen Olsen cat, 1991. Vintage salt and pepper shaker still in the package, although it's looking a little rough. This whole box here is full of vintage wrapping paper, which like 99% of it I think is new unopened. This was different. Here, let me pull this one out. Gift wraps by artists, French flowers. There's beautiful papers in here. So it's not complete, but there's still a lot left, and they're really pretty. So there's a stack of vintage advent calendars down there. A box of vintage gift tags. A lot of them are new in the package and from Hallmark, which is nice. These are Otagiri handcrafted coasters. I've had pretty decent sales with Otagiri in the past, so I tend to pick up anything that has that name on it. South Carolina Low Country Coil Basket. Came with the pamphlet, which was nice. It's kind of an oval shaped small basket. I forgot to show you these while we were over here. Genuine inn signs from Edinburgh. Stir sticks. And a package of vintage valentines. There's that. Brass cat. It's got some good weight to it, made in India. This is in a German package. I don't know if it's been used or not, but it's a flower frog. You guys can see the spikes on there. Dance designs. And it's these short pillar candles. Doesn't look like any of them have been used. Some things I just picked up and figured I'd look them up later. This frosted glass pansy vase. Tea bag buddy. Not quite sure what that is. This was pretty cool. It is energy of the Brazilian stones, and there's some gemstones in there with some explanation of what kind of energy they have. There was a set of 2 unbranded, but they came with this little story about the Agora, and so I need to read up on that and find out more about them. This Kingsley Enamels, it's a little trinket box in there. There was this box of vintage advertising stir sticks. I need to go through and see what all's in there. I got 2 of the stone lanterns from Highland, North Carolina. The apple and the pear. There's the pear over here. Vintage Hallmark matches. There were 6 of those. Lots of little animals. This dog, I'm not quite sure what it is or what kind of dog it is. That looked like a sphinx to me. So here's the other one with the earrings in. And on the bottom it says the Brooklyn Museum, 1978. A little copper frog with his lily pad there. This little mouse is a candle snuffer. So I got this pair of coiled brass candlesticks. It's got a name signed on these 2 pieces and this one here that I need to look up. This is a metal snake, but it does have a signature on the back of it. I need to investigate. I just like this little cat ring holder. Winnie the Pooh, silver spoon and fork. And Planters Peanuts golden spoon. Oh, there's another box back here. Hang on.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So here's the box where I use the tea towels. There was this Mexican art pottery mug. Oh yeah, look at these. No, there was already, okay. So there was already one broken on here before I bought them. But they are toothpicks or drink picks or dessert picks or appetizer picks. But they are hand-blown glass for something heavy. Oh, this is the crystal ring holder. There should be some little animals down in here somewhere too. There were 2 of these dishes. They're marked Royal Crown Derby, made in England, bone china. There's a rectangle and a square. Not quite sure what bird this is. And then they have this mark on the bottom. I think it's a letter D. This guy's completely unmarked, but absolutely adorable. This pottery. I figure this is probably jade. Little elephant. He is cool to the touch when you pick him up. This little rabbit wasn't marked, but it's so detailed painting. I wanted to go ahead and pick that up. It's really cute. Oh, there's the other one. Totally random mug that was just sitting down in the basement. Oh, I can't read that. I can't quite make that out. There's the square one. Again, the Royal Derby, made in England, bone china. I think this is another ring holder. These were both lead crystal, by the way. Is there any other kind of crystal? Find the answer to that. 2 oyster plates. I believe they were both Haviland Limoges, H & Company. I forget who we were watching this said to pick up oyster plates. This one is transferware. You can see that on there. But again, it's the Haviland Limoges, H & Company. Okay.
1 week later.
So I went back to the sale the next day, and it was probably a week before I recorded this part of the video. The first thing I'm going to show you is this bag full of hats that I got. So I don't know a lot about all of these, but I grabbed some of them based on what I've learned watching some other hat experts on YouTube. That Cincinnati Reds was corduroy, and a lot of these are the chucker hats. So I picked up hats based partly on some of the details, so the patches, the ropes across the front, the mesh across the back, that beer one just because it's beer. Some of these I don't know what the initials stand for on them. This one was still new with tags, and there's another of the UOP, so I'll have to look up more information about those. This next one was Pebble Beach. Some of these were worn, some of them weren't. This one's just generic Captain. I'm not sure how popular that one's going to be. But you can see there's just different brands, different companies, different styles. I'm going to give them all a try. Some of them weren't very good quality, some of them were worn, but I do think that I'm going to give it a try washing them. So up next we're going to see some underwear that I bought. I think it's all underwear. I don't know that there were any undershirts in there. The first 2 pouches you saw at the beginning, those were those kind of bags that you can unzip and unfold. There's also some vintage hose in here and unfoldable raincoat. I believe there was a brown one and a white one. So this one was from Shed Rain, and it doesn't look like it had ever been worn. I have a couple packs of these Gillette Track 2 vintage razors. There's the bag that folds out, kind of almost like grocery bag, but much heavier, very well made. Oh, that's a first aid kit I'm going to throw into my Girl Scout things. There's a couple pair of gloves down here that I grabbed. One was suede, one was leather. They're both men's sizes. There's the leather pair. And what's this? Oh, these are these easy towels. So they're these little tablets that fold out into a towel that you just dispose when you're done. That was a travel clock. I think I picked up 2 or 3 of those with different advertisers on them. So they're kind of like free. That's a men's wallet, a cute coin purse with tapestry fabric. What's this? Fossil wallet. My favorite things to sell are the wallets, of course. And there's another one from Travel On. Those seem to do pretty well. They're made well and they're thoughtfully laid out, so they tend to sell better than some of the other ones. Oh, that folding cane I grabbed for my mother-in-law just so she could have one to throw in her glove box. I don't know if I'm gonna, yep. So this was something I picked up for my husband. This is an IndyCar driver that he knew the story behind this gentleman. He's set some impressive records, I've heard, but I don't know much about him. So we're actually keeping that. Up next is a bag with a mix of items in it, it appears. So this was a huge stack of postcards that I got. Most of them are not used, but some of them are. I'm gonna have to research a lot into these. I'll definitely have to put some time and research into these. They're from all over. I don't know much about postcards. They seem to have a wide time frame from when they were printed, the times when they were used. There's also an instructional card in there from a planetarium, and I'm not sure what else. This is a set of binoculars from Sears. They didn't comp out very high, so I will probably also add these to my Girl Scout gear bin. In this bag there's lots of little things that I picked up out of an office. That's a Remington knife. That was a keychain. There's a pair of mini binoculars, miniature tools. There's calculators in here. There are more of the travel clocks like what I had earlier. This Measure Marvel, I'm not quite sure what it is, some sort of tape measure. And this item here, I am going to need your help with. I don't know what it is. If you have any idea, please let us know. It's not exceptionally heavy, but it is incredibly smooth and a little bit, you know, of weight to it, but not like lead or anything like that. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I didn't recognize the symbol on the box either. There's, let's see, what else is down in here? A North Carolina paperweight. There's going to be something in here like a keychain from Cadillac. There's a Chevrolet tape measure. Those are note cards down there. Oh, the space pen that can write upside down. There's that Cadillac keychain. Oh, that's the one from Chevy. I don't know if that's a belt buckle or a tape measure or both, honestly. This little doodad plays music. So it's a little keychain music box. I did not wind it up, so I don't know if it plays or not. It doesn't look like it's ever been used, like a lot of the things in here. This is, oh, I picked up a couple sets of watercolors. I think that they are watercolor pencils, not just regular colored pencils. So you draw with them and then you use a wet paintbrush to spread the color. This is a whole box of vintage railroad, miniature railroad decorations and some pajamas.